It's hot. I'm tired. I'm emotionally drained. I went to work today and literally sat in my desk chair and cried. And I cried because I feel like a creative part is me. A creative part of me is dying. And I cried because I'm living in monotony. And it's not even that monotonous act of going to a job from 9 to fucking 5, which I never thought I would do in my life. But it's like the monotony of this constant cycle of stress, of being worried about money. And then I also think like I'm not using the tools that I know to use, which is to journal, to meditate. I feel like I pray in a panic. I feel like all of my conversations with God are filled with also the side of doubt. Like I don't know who I am right now as far as like using my tools. I just feel like I'm not effectively using my tools. But I also feel like how am I this big grown age and now stuck in this endless cycle of bullshit where I'm not even properly fulfilling and living out the part of me that I know is best. Like I'm a creative through and through. I went to art school my whole entire life. Literally from Hollywood Little Red Schoolhouse to Denver School of the Arts to um Academy of Art University to the Art Institute of Colorado or Denver, whatever the fuck it was called. Like I've been an art student all my life to then like going to college, coming home for a little bit to reset. Then I came back to LA and I was a stylist and then I started modeling again and I had a fashion or I was doing my accessory line and I had a modeling agency for tattooed girls. Like I've always been in creative world, television producing for 15 years. Like how did I and though I'm grateful, I'm so grateful to have a job. But then it's like I'm sitting here from 9 to 5, not making nearly enough money to even survive in this expensive ass city that I'm used to being able to at least make ends meet a little bit better. I'm frustrated. And I know that's also why I'm not filming because I just feel like my life is boring. I'm just irritated. And like there are so many things that I'm so grateful for. Like there's so many, sorry if the fan is loud. I'm in a place now with no fucking AC because not every place in Los Angeles feels the need to have air conditioning. Anyway, it's like I love my place for what it is now. This was my mental reset place. I'm very happy about that. My landlord is amazing because I don't make enough money to pay this rent on time every month and he lets me split it up, which is a blessing. But then even that, I'm like I'm just my self-talk is trash. But then like I've been diving into reading so much because I just need to escape my mind. But then like on my morning drives to work, I'm like, yeah, but how are you going to figure out X, Y, and Z? You can't just keep your head in a fucking book, Morgan. And I just have like a lot of pressure things. And then I look at my channel, and I'm like, you've had a lot of pressure things forever. Like, when is the page going to turn? But this is life. And I know I'm not the only one going through ups and downs, but sometimes, especially like looking at social media, which is so draining to even look at these days, it just feels like everyone's doing okay. And I'm generally doing okay. It's just, I'm mentally exhausted. And I'm constantly trying to act like I'm okay when I know I'm not. But am I better than I was before? Yes. I don't know. I guess it's just easier for me to turn on photo booth and talk to you guys than like set up a camera and do all the things. And just be okay with having real conversations as my channel has always been, but getting rid of the aesthetic side of it all and having to be active and having to do this and that, because I just don't. I just want so much more out of life, and I know that we're the curator of our own lives, and so I'm just trying to figure out how to do that when I just keep holding myself back out of fear and out of feeling boring and out of just feeling less than, and it's so stupid. I just feel like I'm stuck in some ways, and that's exhausting. But I'm not gonna cry on the internet because I can hear it coming. So this is just vulnerability, and the biggest way for me to show up is showing up however I can and whenever I can. And right now, that's just turning on the photo booth on my computer and talking to y'all. So here we are. My skin looks good though. All right, good night, y'all. Then, like, you have to remember that social media is a highlight reel. And it's a highlight reel of all the good things everybody has going on and all the positive moments. When in reality, it's fake as fuck. Like, there's some creators that I love that are like just so real and transparent, but social media in a whole, it's bullshit. And so comparing yourself to such things is also comparing yourself to bullshit. But I know that I just want to show up so much more on here and on TikTok. Like, I know you guys value my voice and my authenticity and my realness, but sometimes I feel like I'm on a cycle of sadness. And it's funny because my mom was telling me, my mom is like a therapist of sorts professionally, and she was telling me how like she uses me as a reference for a lot of just like perseverance and like coming out of the other side. And sometimes I'm like, what the fuck did I come out of the other side of? Like, I still feel like a hot ass mess. And though I'm not dealing with the same hurdles that I was back then, it's like I'm still dealing with a lot of bullshit. And some shit I have not voiced to anybody. And those things are very much pressure on my chest. And one of them has to be handled by the end of this month. And I have no idea how I'm financially doing that. And that's going to be financial pressure on me for the next couple of years every month that I don't know how I'm doing it. But then I do have to remember that even sometimes when I don't feel God, He's there, and I have the proof of it. I say all this to say, just don't compare yourself to people, because your time is coming, and I just have to remember that I need to keep showing up for myself. And even if it is, like I've said before, me just showing up and talking to you guys on photo booth and on my computer because I don't have the mental capacity to set my camera up, then that's what I need to do, because I do love talking to you guys. And I do want everyone younger, especially younger girls watching me, to know you don't have to have it all figured out, and don't set these age limitations on yourself, because even when you get to bigger ages, you're going to realize that you still don't know what the fuck you're doing. And we all have our own paths. I need a vacation. I feel like I need a mental reset and just to escape my environment, but how the hell do I afford a vacation? I don't even have a credit card anymore because I just wanted to like remove as much like pressure off myself as possible. I don't have a credit card anymore. I need to grow up and get a credit card so that I can accumulate points. I just feel like I'm doing adulting wrong. But a clap to me because I do have an almost 15-year-old and he's thriving and he loves his life and he's happy and he's healthy and he's whole and he thinks I'm the best mommy ever. So I am doing something right. I don't know. But cheers to me filming. Talk to you guys later.